My name is Grainey, and I'm the chair of the coastal group of the Georgia Sierra Club in Savannah. It is very inconvenient for people in Savannah to drive all the way to Waynesboro on a weeknight to attend this hearing. I traveled up here with a small group of people determined enough to make the journey, but I would like to register my complaint that the community most affected, or maybe not the most affected, maybe I'm being a bit biased there, but by such a massive water withdrawal permit is being ignored by a process limited to one public hearing near the site of the withdrawal. The fact that people can submit written comments does not remedy this oversight, because this process, in my view, has more than just one function. In addition to allowing knowledgeable and engaged members of the public to weigh in, public hearings inform the general public about important decisions that are being made on their behalf. A public hearing in Savannah would receive much more thorough local press coverage than one in distant Waynesboro. The Savannah Morning News, for example, has not sent a reporter to cover this hearing, and I think it's a pretty safe bet this would not be the case if we had a hearing located in Savannah. Savannah is a downstream community becoming increasingly dependent on the Savannah River as a source of clean, safe, and affordable water. The Savannah River is already heavily stressed by high volumes of toxic discharges from industry and large water withdrawals from electric power generation. At the same time, more and more people are relying on the river as an important source of drinking water. The city of Savannah has had to limit withdrawals from the Florida aquifer in an attempt to stave off saltwater intrusion, and has increased surface water withdrawals from the Savannah River to satisfy the demands of the growing population. In South Carolina, nearby Hilton Head's wells are already contaminated by saltwater, and this coastal community is also relying on the Savannah River for water. It is not unreasonable to expect this trend to continue as the coastal population increases and saltwater intrusion gets worse. I was just reading the recently released National Climate Assessment produced under the auspices of the Federal Advisory Committee and the National Academy of Sciences. According to this report, global warming alone is expected to increase water withdrawals in the region of the Savannah River watershed by anywhere between 25 to 50%. Given that Georgia Power's electricity sales are on a downward trend and the company's production capacity is 45% greater than required to meet the needs of its customers in Georgia, it seems reasonable to place a priority on the basic need for clean, safe, and affordable drinking water above electric power generation. Rather than serving the needs of the people of Georgia, this excess generating capacity will allow the company to increase its profits by selling more power out of state. Georgia's water resources will be squandered for the benefit of Georgia Power's balance sheet, when these limited resources should be carefully allocated for the benefit of Georgia's people. Other options exist. Wind and solar power generation do not possess the prodigious thirst of nuclear power generation, and that's where Georgia Power should turn to expand its capacity. At the very least, you should hold a hearing on this withdrawal permit in Savannah before closing the comment period. Better yet, you should deny the permit or delay your decision until you are also ready to deliberate on the discharge permit, which is directly related.